Time is 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night, July 15th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, July 15th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 11 o'clock, and it is 73 degrees in Norton and 74 degrees in Mansfield, Massachusetts. Top stories on Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is it will be the most surreal U.S.-Russia summit in history. Police body cam footage shows gun on victim before deadly shooting. California Democratic Party abandons incumbent fence and endorses opponent. De Leon. Former NHL goalie Ray Emery drowned at the age of 35. Suspect killed and 3 officers wounded in Kansas City gunfight. New Mexico crash leaves 3 critically injured. In Weymouth, Massachusetts, police officer bystander shot to death by man who stole cop's gun. HHS submits updated plan for reunited migrant children with parents. The backlash from Trump's spirit invisible to be felt for years to come. Man arrested after paraglider unfurls anti-Trump banner at Scotland resort. Thai cave rescues worries more after hearing that Brit never died. 11 killed in neck rocker as government targets opposition strongholds. Elon Musk calls diver who helped save Thailand boys for slamming his rescue idea. Asian stocks trade narrowly mixed as markets weigh China data. Bowen concerns over U.S.-China trade row. In November, fond memories of Pollock Field. November hires new principal of Roosevelt Avenue School. And about the World One polling place for voters may soon be on the move as the state has given its city election commissioners permission to locate polls outside their wards if necessary. Fire engulfs Taunton homeless encampment. No injuries reported. And it took place around Park Street. Ultra-sensitive radio telescope debuts in South Africa. Way too alone in the cosmos. New study casts stopped on the rise of alien Lebanon galaxy. Venus and the Moon will have a special meeting at night sky on Sunday. FDA UK's first drug to treat smallpox in the case of terror attack. Central Iowa second grader gasping meet complications. We have to go like every part 3 that no Manchester Motor vehicle accident. Peter Chill News Time. 11:03 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 5-2 the first finish of the first half at 68-30. And as for the Major Leagues, Baltimore 6, Texas 5, Cleveland 5, New York Yankees 2, Miami Marlins 10, Philadelphia Phillies 5, Washington Nationals 6, New York Mets 1, Atlanta Braves 5, Arizona Diamondbacks 1, Pittsburgh Pirates 7, Milwaukee Brewers 6, Minnesota Twins 11, and the Tampa Bay Rays 7 to final 10 innings, Detroit Tigers 6, Houston Astros 3, Chicago White Sox 10, Kansas City Royals 1, St. Louis Cardinals 6, and the Cincinnati Reds 4, Colorado Rockies 4, Seattle Mariners 3, Oakland 6, San Francisco Giants 2, Chicago Cubs 7, San Diego Padres 4, and the LA Dodgers 5, and LA Angels 3. Tiger Woods, Destin Taylor, main JPR, low part driving down at Connor State. Nelly Van Anderson takes down with Giant Manager Stratton Station. LeBron James quits up at Lakers Summer League game. Peter Childers time. 11:04 on this late Sunday night. Time now for Peter Childers Traffic Trends to check. Beep beep. Let's study up on the MBTA with Greenland and branch bridge delays up to 20 minutes due to disabled terrain that not be student inbound. And commuter rail, subway and ferries are looking good on this late Sunday night. Look at the highways and byways of New England and Rhode Island. It is looking good except on 146 on the northbound side. Also on the North Smithfield. 138 boyfriends back to Jamestown Stretch back to Jamestown. Mount and Newport bridges out. Looking good. 24 southbound side. So around in the Berkeley stretch. 140 southbound side. Also Lakeville stretch. Route 3 southbound side. Also southbound section of Plymouth. Cyber Expressway on the southbound side. Also around the Dorchester stretch. 93 is boyfriends in downtown Boston. The back top and then the Mass Pike in downtown Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side. Also on 128 out in Weston, 93 at the northbound side. Also around the Bedford stretch. Route 1 both ends by the one of the rear stretch. 3 is southbound side. Also 495 low stretch. And Mass Pike eastbound side. Also 146 down the Millbury stretch. And 291 at the northbound side. Also in Springfield, Massachusetts at 91 at the northbound southbound side. Also right by the Bernstein. And near 84 eastbound side. Also West River stretch. And 84 westbound side. Also Southbury stretch. 95 at the northbound side. Also between Bridgeport down to Milford. Mary Parkway westbound side. Also around the Stamford, Connecticut stretch. And Interstate 89 southbound side. Also up in Georgia, Vermont. Interstate 8789 on both ends. Slow and upstate New York, Vermont, around the U.S.-Canadian border, and Albert 50 on the northbound side, so Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Childers time, 11:05 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar satellite, and zooming you in and seeing some rain showers down around west and north Nassau, New York State, and south Pacific Lake in New York State, and stretching into from South Wilson and Hancock, Massachusetts, but otherwise a sticky and a warm night in store, so make sure you got the ACs going while you go to bed because it's a humid night. It is right now in the 70s, but much of southern New England. It is 66 in Martha's Vineyard, 65 in Nantucket, 67 in Parmesan, 62 in Chatham, and 82 in Albany, New York at 11:06 p.m. And it is in the 60s, low to mid 70s in northern New England with a 50-degree rain in Mount Washington, New Hampshire, 59 in Berlin, New Hampshire. Right now, Norton at 73 degrees, the humidity 88%, 2.78 degrees by right around 94 inches, and it's rising slow, winds east southeast, and it's gone. Okay, the latest on Barrel, 11 p.m. advisory, 35 miles per wind, 30.6 to the north, 62.4 to the west, moving east northeast at 13 miles an hour. It's the last advisory there, 11 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, the third door post-tropical cyclone Barrel will look near latitude 38.6 north and longitude 62.4 to the west. Post-tropical cyclone moving toward the east northeast near 30 miles an hour, turn toward the northeast faster. Forward speed is expected tomorrow with a motion continuing early Tuesday. Match the same winds increase to 35 miles an hour at higher gusts, and gradual weakening is expected during the next day, so the lows forecast to dissipate on Tuesday. Alright, we got a hazardous weather outlook because some locations may see heat index values reach the grid in the middle 90s on both Monday and Tuesday. The grid's wilderness will be across the Connecticut and Merrimack Valley, and this will occur. Heat advisory will be needed, and widespread showers and thunderstorms Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night will be containing heavy rainfall. This may result in some localized urban flash floods and threat, and a few strong thunderstorms and localized strong wind gusts are possible. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Tonight, there's a fog after 4 a.m. was partly cast by 66 degrees. Calm wind for Monday, there was a fog before 8 a.m. was mostly cast by the current parts of the sun is covered at 9 degrees and calm wind coming south and 5 miles an hour afternoon for Monday night. Areas of fog after midnight was mostly cast at 71 degrees and south about 2 to 5 miles an hour for Tuesday. Chance showers and thunderstorms building after 4 p.m. 7 storms builders everywhere in areas of fog before 9 a.m. was mostly cast about 87 degrees at south about 7 to 10 miles of gust at 29 miles an hour, just based at 30%. You may watch between 10 and about how much possible thunderstorms for. So tonight, showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. The next showers like spells for a thunderstorm between 1 and 3 a.m. The next showers and thunderstorms after 3 a.m. Thunderstorms produce every rain. Patch fog after midnight, low at 68 degrees, set up at about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chip coming midnight, just based at 90%. One day, slight showers before 10 a.m. Partly sunny in the most crisp, but 82 about 58 degrees, just based at 20%. Thursday, sunny in the most crisp, but 83 about 58 degrees. Friday, sunny and partly clouds, but 85 about 60 degrees. For Saturday, check the showers, partly sunny mostly clouds, but 81 about 65 degrees, and just based at 35%. And for Sunday, at Church of Shots, partly clouds, but 82 degrees, and just based is 40%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, July 15th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive to the announcing it tomorrow morning more, but hope you have a good night.